Weather 2 years ago. Now Mosley gets it.
Mosley's legs in some fights.
Just took 2 vicious body shots and a third one, and he's backing away now. Canelo hurt him with the body shots.
Very seldom we ever see him fight.
Wrong, because judges have shown that didn't bother Canelo in even the slightest. In the dressing room interview with Shane with a question about
it's natural for the Mexican part. And Miguel Cotto has always been one of the biggest.
the 19-year age advantage. It's the 4th biggest age gap we can find in the record books ever in a fight for a title belt.
12 rounds. Obey my commands. Good luck. Touch gloves. Let's go to work.
Jay.
Shane Mosley's last 3 performances were highly questionable. He's coming off a 363-day layoff. Up and down, in and out. And Canelo landed that left hook. Mosley gets in a right hand upstairs. Canelo goes back to the left, getting a feel for each other's body language as the round goes on. It translates to cinnamon, incidentally.
Canelo has fast hands when he lets go.
Body shot by Canelo. That's his bread and butter. Mosley got close enough for Canelo to land a body shot to his chest, making Mosley conscious of his body attack. Now Shane comes back to the body himself, and Canelo goes upstairs and lands his jab.
Most of his punches don't seem to have any power at all. It's more like he's jingling out of his punches. And I don't think he's going to be able to hold off Canelo with the kind of punches that he's throwing. Lots of fights.
Again, the official record is 39-0-1. Again, trying to get a closer look. There's the jab, and he landed it flush on Mosley's face. And there's the left hook to the body. And now, finally, Canelo is beginning to put a physical imprint on the fight. Shane Mosley has always had a habit of looking disappointed when you hit him. Almost as though he looks discouraged sometimes when you hit him. Does that affect judges in your view? This is the intensity which has made him a star in Mexico.
Well, I love this. I think it does, and I'm looking at the expression on his face. He just, to me, I was just getting to say
trying to get a boxing rhythm going against Canelo Alvarez. Alvarez alternately laying back, and we bring you back to live action in the ring.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
And in the second round, Canelo Alvarez began to step it up his CompuBox
from this pad work thing. They just do enough to make contact. He punches all the way through it, the target every time he punches.
And part of you wonders if Canelo is showing a little bit too much respect for this version of Mosley.
Canelo may be very special.
And he's not the type of guy that's going to tie up a guy like a lot of the veteran guys. He will fight you.
Time! Go over there. Time.
Oh,
You got your corner. You got to cut.
We have a
With
cut.
headbutt.
And we have a headbutt. Shane is unmarked, and clearly it is Canelo who's dripping blood. Never been cut before.
Time in. Box.
The cut is outside the left eye. Man in Canelo's corner is Jose Reynoso. Well, if it's from a blow, why would they have stopped and taken him to the corner?
At some point, fighters are going to get old, and right now the younger fighters taking control of this fight. Try to walk through you all night long, but we're talking about Canelo's power here, but I think his mindset tonight,
And that gives Alvarez the chance to tee off.
Watch your head.
Now, not only has terrific skills, but I think Andre Ward said it very well. He has a sophisticated overall approach. He's balanced in his approach to everything that he does. I see him. Canelo is landing bombs.
Yeah, Shane is he's been beaten. This is why we all loved Shane for so many years.
Alvarez's cut has stayed under control.
He land one big shot just to get you off of him, Jay. You land a beautiful shot, but don't come back. You don't come back behind him. If you got something left, you got to put them together.
He's going to come out with everything, looking for one shot. Now relax. Be intelligent.
Watch your head.
I have a lot of interest in this fight in particular because we just recently made a deal.
What's your instinct, Andre? Does Canelo fight in a measured...
I mean, he's been in fights, high contact fights, but he's getting hit with a huge following.
Canelo landed low, and referee Jay Nady warned him verbally about this.
You know, Shane was dominant as a lightweight.
Very seldom we ever see him fight with a guy that can punch with so much power as this boy has also.
Couple rounds, and I really like that. But you know, thus far, you know, Canelo Alvarez has taken over. He looks poised. He looks strong. He's landing some really good shots.
Oh, it's almost a no-win situation unless he does close the show sensationally.
Really good shots, and he came here tonight as if tonight was going to be his.
Cotto throughout their careers, Andre?
Absolutely. Fan of Miguel Cotto.
He doesn't seem to be able to hurt.
He doesn't
Alvarez.
have the punching power. But this has been Canelo's best round to me because he's been busy. His volume of punches has picked up this round.
As Alvarez continues to grow and develop, and if he wins this fight of his punches, Emmanuel, that's my take. I know that you see Shane as being more active, and he is. He's throwing more punches, and over the years, Shane Mosley rank in your hierarchy of idols, fans. I mean, how big a fan were you of Mosley?
Kind of boxing style of Mayweather. He still has to fight the bigger guy.
And this is going to be a tremendous fight tonight. The fans, they're in for a real treat.
And maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong, because judges have shown that they'll respond to activity. But when Canelo lands, he's knocking Shane's head back.
Well, Alvarez is also an exciting fighter, as I said. He's one of the few fighters that punches with full authority. And if he would be busier than this, I think he would probably knock Shane out. But he's had to fight.
Larry, you began your in the dressing room interview with Shane with a question about people who might be worried about his health.
You think that you're hitting him, yeah. It's a difference.
Shane Mosley starting responsibly. He's more or less allowing Mosley to throw to set up his own counter shots. Amazing accuracy throughout the fight for Alvarez. The narrative was clear coming in. The great Shane Mosley's never been knocked out.
He's getting hit with clean punches that have his head snaring back, but that's Shane. He's in there like with a .22 rifle, with a guy with a high-powered rifle in there. That's the difference. He can land it out.
Canelo, as you pointed out earlier, Larry, is getting a huge paycheck.
$2 million.
Still working, trying to apply his legendary professionalism.
He has no respect for Moses' punching power.
But he is an attrition fighter. He does not come out.
Including in his loss to Floyd Mayweather 2 years ago. Now Mosley gets in a right hand. Canelo still has no respect for his punching power. Good hand speed on that combination, and do whatever it takes to win that fight against that style. You're brilliant at that.
I just don't like to lose, Jim.
Everything's good, everything's good.
You fight as long as you're fighting back. Shane, stomp feint, right hand, left hook.
Of this guy, when he punches back, Alvarez has so much more authority and power on his punches. That's
Mosley's legs have held up better, Jim, than we've seen him in some recent fights.
Just took two vicious body shots and a third one. He's not sure whether Shane has any.
No, he's not sure. And Shane's punches, really the jab is really not a jab. I never thought he was a jab. He kind of jingles the left hand, but he doesn't have any real authority.
Look, another brutal round for Shane Mosley coming down the stretch.
That's really the difference.
That solid right-hand cross upstairs by Shane Mosley was one of his best punches of the fight. Didn't bother Canelo in even the slightest degree.
Canelo here is snatching for the Mexican part. And Miguel Cotto has always been one of the biggest and most popular.
Because you pushed him back. Mosley's coming forward and being aggressive again. Shocks you with the way he lands power shots, one right after another. Boom, boom. From the cut outside the eye that came from a headbutt in round three. He's been very calm ever since.
taking a terrible beating by a young kid who's just strong, powerful, and every time he lands a shot, you can almost see the pain in Mosley's face.
Now his best punch in his prime was a left hook to the body.
That was his best punch, mainly when he was as a lightweight.
He tried it right there. Mosley, 5 out of 22 for 23%. Big left hook.
But here he is, still standing
And fighting.
still fighting.
I'm really surprised that he's taking those shots, but Shane is pushing him all the way to the limit.
Fear of the American fans that Mayweather attracts. Want to see him win or lose, he attracts them.
Mosley's dutifully. Low blow by Mosley. Didn't bother Canelo.
Take a break or get tired, he's going to have a problem with Shane.
Well, we're a minute into the 8th round, and it appears that if Canelo's never been knocked out, turns Canelo's head with a right hand.
Well, that was the Mexican head roll he does. A lot of those guys that do that where they roll their head.
Your head.
Maybe that encourages Mosley to keep going, although
And it appears the time has come. Obviously, they don't think so far.
No, you can't stop his fighting. I mean, he's getting hit with good shots, but never has he been staggered. And
Much of the crowd rising now, standing ovation.
Okay, last round.
found out about Alvarez tonight.
well, we always do hear he was a good puncher.
Working with and for him at Golden Bull. Forever, their identities will be
The
tied.
thing is, I've always said was his biggest weakness is he fights in spots. There's not that much consistency. Fighting a very courageous fight.
He tried.
It was all the way down
The
the
one who got the Olympic gold medal in '92. If Shane had made it to the Olympics in Barcelona as everyone had expected him to, he would have been just as big a favorite to win gold.
to the last few seconds. He's still fighting.
Way more than he gave in his. Shane showed his courage tonight. Canelo showed his thunder.
Jesse Reyes scores it 119-109. C.J. Ross 118-110. Glenn Trowbridge 119-109 to the winner by unanimous decision. Saul Canelo Alvarez.